Hi guys, it's Ryan's Mark 6 Fez here, and today we've got another repair on the Ford Fiesta, which is just Fords and it always breaking down on you. So today, I was doing some checks for the MOT about a month ago, and this wasn't advised on the MOT, because I couldn't get the part just before the MOT. So as you can see, with that, and there was a lot of gearbox oil around here. But I replaced the drive shaft, that's why it's a bit silver, and replaced that seal as well because I thought it was that, but the oil keeps coming as well. So now I'm thinking it's this part here, the engine mount, the low one, also known as a dog bone mount, but it's called a low engine mount. So I'm going to take it off, put it on the bench and inspect it, just test the bush, see if it is leaking oil. I think it is, but before we order one, I'm going to check it. Ford was still not in stock, so it's going to have to be an aftermarket one, I'm afraid. Yeah, but all four bolts are 13mm, which is handy. So you've got this one up here, that one there, then that one, and then that one up there. That's just like hold the bracket on for an electrical wire connector. So it's all 13mm bolts. Just crack them off. You can do it with an impact, but I'm not going to be fair, because I don't want to snap them because they aren't that strong about. And we'll loosen out and them too. It's quite a fiddly job, to be fair. Not got a lot of access. I wouldn't advise doing it with a spanner, to be fair, because I think the bolts are a bit too tight for a spanner. I think it could cause some damage, aka rounding them off. So now let's just get your socket. I'm using the impact one, but it doesn't matter. You can use a normal one if you want, but I just tend to always use impact ones, to be fair. As you can see, there's not a lot of access, and you can easily cut your hand on that manifold heat shield. It says pretty sharp at the back. Load of crud come off with it. That's one of them. There's a lot of oil over these bolts at the back of them. So I do suspect it's this. It's failed. As you're taking each bolt out, you're finding more oil. Which isn't good. Look at that. Full of oil. This is looking like this mount, to be fair, with the oil on there like that. See what this one's like. I don't think they actually go into the gearbox oil, I think it just goes in the gearbox casing, to be fair. Not as much oil, but there is some oil. Damper fuse the right side. What end should I say? That's still a bit tight, to be fair, do it by hand like that. My neighbour's angle grinding. Always when I do a video with angle grind, I swear. Oops. I'll prefer on the socket as well, won't it? Still a bit tight though. I think this is the main back one, to be fair, of this big bushing. I think this is why it's a bit tighter. There we go, it's come out now. And that one's dry. Take that one out first. Oh, there's another bolt at the back of it. There's a bolt behind that cover as well. Where's my socket gone? Lost my socket now. Oh, it's here. That's why it wasn't coming loose then. As you saw there, the whole engine was moving, but it wouldn't fall out. Just because you took this one out, this stops all the rocking in this in the subframe, that's all this one does. But if this fails, you will feel bad vibrations through the cabin. Which I really don't, because I'm used to the exhaust shaking me. And with the FK coilovers, they shake you as well, so you don't really feel any bone shaking from this mount. There you go, it's come completely loose now. And there it is, oh dear. As you can see there, full of oil. So I'll pop this on the bench and be with you soon. So guys, it is the bush that's gone. As you can see in the main back one, focuses, there's a big crack there, and there's many cracks all down there, as you can see. And there's oil all over it. I sprayed a bit of brake clean, but there's that much oil. As you can see, it's an original Ford one. But when you go like that, you can just see the movement. And when you go like that, how the engine will normally rake it, it's completely gone. You shouldn't have sponginess like that. You can see the oil in there, it's been filling up. Because inside here, inside this metal casing you see in here, is actual oil. So when like the seal's breaking the rubber brakes, it squirts oil everywhere. It looks like a bit of speed on picture wire because there's actual chunks missing out of it there. And obviously it's because it sits like that, it makes sense for the speed. I'm just smashed out of the way because I've got some marks there. So it looks like I've covered it with speed humps, but that's what you get with load cars, and you get parts that go. So yeah, I'm going to get on the phone to Ford now and try to get one ordered. But about a month ago when the MOT was up, and I got it MOT'd, they didn't have any in stock. So it went through the MOT with this, and it wasn't advisory. It had a gearbox early, but obviously it's not the gearbox, it's this. There you go, there you can see a crack there. It's quite hard to do it. You can see when you move it, that crack moves. So when the engine's under load, like 3k, I bet this is just moving so much. So it's a good job I found it.